Hello, this is Mercury from the band Priest, and you're listening to The Loud Spot.
Warning. The Loud Spot podcast uses adult humor and adult language in its broadcast. It may be unsuitable for younger audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Also, we are idiots. Please don't take anything we say offensive or to heart.
Oh no! Oh boy! Ah, here it comes! The motherfucking Loud Spot!
All right, welcome to the Loud Spot.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know why you did it like that. I was trying to figure out that one out. I was like, why is he got to get all country on us? He's like, all right,
y'all.
Yeah. Well, don't do the y'all part.
Tonight it's just Sam and myself. Dawn is busy working to pay the bills.
Yep, she's doing a big tattoo piece. We want to make sure she gets it all done. If not, then she's going to have to do different days to fill that piece out, and we don't want that. No,
we do not. We got a fun show tonight. We got the Tom Brady roast we're going to talk about. Maybe I'll mention a little bit of a Cat Williams stand-up. I don't know. We got the Puddle of Mudd discussion, Randy Travis. My favorite thing later on towards the end of the show, before we get into the interview with the band called Priest, Slowjamastan.
Slowjamastan,
a sovereign nation,
which Sebastian is now a resident of.
That's right. I am a resident. Okay, the roast, man. And we're late. We're late to the game because we record these, and the roast was on. I think it was on Saturday or Sunday, live on Netflix. And it, okay. There was some good, funny.
Well, hold on. Let's play the clip first, and then go off that, because I think people need to see. Now, if you haven't watched the roast, this is literally the best roast I have ever watched. So
should we mention Dubby first?
Yeah, let's mention Dubby, because go
to dubby.gg. If you want to get there you go. All right. Yeah. If you want to get an energy drink, a jitterless energy blend, as they call it, or if you want to get a hydration drink, maybe you had a long night out, or you just want some extra hydration, type in promo code The Loud Spot, all one word, for 10% off. That's w.gg. Okay, back to the roast. Let's play that clip, man.
Yeah, exactly. Hold on. I'm gotta scroll down to it now.
Tom Brady. Why do you look like a gay Tom Brady?
You sometimes gotta your coach. You know who else their coach? Giselle. She that karate man. 8 karate class a day, and she's still a white belt. The only bruises she had were on her ass.
Do you know that every morning Kevin wakes up at 4 a.m. to make a movie? Oh, I love your movies, or as I call them, short films. You have 7 rings. Well, 8 now that Giselle gave hers back. Tom also lost $30 million in crypto. Tom, how did you fall for that? I mean, even Gronk was like, me know that not real money. Like,
Bert Kreischer is a king. He looks like if the Tiger King and the Liver King only ate Burger King and had a liver that looked like Martin Luther King got beat up by Rodney King.
An ex-athlete, high cheekbones, silky hair. You remind me too much of my stepdad now.
Kim was terrified to be here tonight. Not because of this, but because her kids are home with their dad.
Oh my God.
There was some good, funny parts in there. I don't know, to be honest with you, I don't know that Kevin Hart did all that great as
really.
He did okay. He's not as witty as I thought he would be. It was like me, like he just kept on saying, bitch. Like that was his go-to word that he kept on saying, and it was like, come on, man, that's my level of comedy, which is not a good level of comedy. I don't think he did all that great, but there was some very funny moments. What did you watch the whole entire thing?
Yeah, I watched the whole entire thing. Tony was the star of the show, and this is his first roast, I think. Maybe I felt actually really bad for Kim Kardashian because she got booed.
Booed. That's crazy.
Yeah, booed, and then her jokes weren't as funny. And then of course
she didn't write them.
Hell no. I'm pretty sure Jeff wrote her stuff. So
Jeff Ross.
Jeff Ross. So
Yeah.
Jeff Ross was normal, average. But Tony, I think Tony shined through the whole entire thing because he went down the line just cracking everybody and the whole thing. And then Nikki Glaser did a great job as usual.
I think she was she was definitely one of the better ones. When Kim Kardashian got booed, when I saw her getting booed, I was like, this is gonna be all over TV. It's sad that your own Hollywood peers don't respect you enough and they also boo you. Or maybe it was just the audience that was booing. I don't know, but I mean, it was pretty massive.
I don't think her the audience was all Hollywood. I think it was actually normal people that bought tickets to wherever.
They don't like her.
Yeah. I wish we had a roast in Oklahoma or Las Vegas. We'd go to it because I'd go to it hardcore to watch people make fun of. But it was a good roast at the end of the day. And then of course the biggest thing out of the whole night was the mention of Robert Kraft and the massage parlor and the thing, and then Tom Brady going up to Jeff Ross and said, "Hey, knock that shit off," or something along those lines.
Don't say that shit again.
Yeah,
like he's gonna say that again anyway. The joke's done already. And so, someone said that it was that was done on purpose as part of the show, but
right.
I don't think
so.
Though.
I don't think so. I think, Tom Brady is very Robert Kraft. He's all about Robert Kraft, and Robert Kraft, even though Robert Kraft traded him. So I'm just gonna say, but it's one of those things like Sebastian and I, we will talk shit all day long. But if someone talks shit about us, about the other person, we'd probably quick to defend and be like, "Hey, fuck you! Don't talk about that. You better knock it off, knock it off." So I don't know if it's real or not. I really don't, because it's Hollywood, and Hollywood tends to do this kind of thing to us.
But they're gonna spin it off as it was planned because it made Tom Brady kind of look bad, like it's a roast, dude. Anything kind of goes. I mean, they were throwing retard out there.
No. Beforehand, Robert Kraft was off. Robert Kraft wife and massage was off the table. That's from what I hear. So I don't know if that's exactly true, but it's a roast. It's one of those things. Now, granted, these ain't the Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra roast of the day that were actually pretty funny too. But these are like a lot harder. Like they
were making fun of his wife, Giselle. Someone said she really put the jizz in Giselle or something like that. Dude,
yeah.
Shit, I forgot what I was gonna say. It was about Tom Brady and don't say that shit again.
Yeah.
Oh well, it left my head. It's gone.
It's gone. It's gone. It's out there in space, folks. We can't get it back. It's gone. No. We can't. So the biggest thing about the roast, it was a great roast, and I think this was literally the best roast I've ever seen in my entirety at all. So, I think Tom Brady was a good champ on this whole thing. Because could you imagine us sitting up there and roasting you, like everyone, like Dawn, both Dawns, by the way, both Dawns, Ava, all the people of your past. Stacia, we would fucking lay into your ass, and then there was probably be some do not talk about things that we probably have. Yeah, like small penises, those kind of things.
I didn't know that they had stuff they couldn't talk about. I guess when you do a roast, okay, you can say whatever you want, but don't mention this or this. And now Giselle got super upset. I heard the next day.
Really?
She was, because she was the butt of almost all the jokes, and she was saying it's the disrespected her, and that Tom Brady it's like kind of like he's a low life for doing this because they knew the jokes were gonna. It's like it's disrespecting his family.
Wait, hold on. She's the one that cheated on him, though.
Well, she's upset by the roast. She said that it made their family look bad and they shouldn't have been talking about it. And she's upset that he even agreed to do the roast because she knew she was going to be the butt of a lot of jokes. And that's her own insecurities. I mean, that's her own.
Yeah. Like Sebastian and I roast us. Guys, if you guys want to roast us, matter of fact, roast us in this podcast. We're okay with it. We're all about that. You know what? I look like the fattest person you've ever known. Sebastian, he has no hair.
Did you see that YouTube comment someone made on our video about you and me?
No.
Oh,
Which one?
You haven't seen it?
Which one?
Someone said that. Someone said we were doing a reaction video, and someone said it looks like we're just trying to, I don't know, something about.
Yeah, was it the what, Hardy one?
Yeah, it was the Hardy one.
You're right.
What that guy said.
Called a reaction. It's called a reaction video. Yeah, it was, and we're okay with that. You know what? You're right. If you're getting your information from us, we said this time and time again. We are the most horrible person to get your information from, and we try to make this light and comedic a little bit. At the end of the day, we're not famous. We don't care.
It says YouTube pause all the time and fanboy each other.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hey, I actually thought that was really funny when I saw it.
I
hearted it. I hearted it on YouTube in the comments because I thought it was funny. I was like, nothing's wrong. If people are engaging, whether it's good or bad, I'm just happy people are engaging.
That's right. Because at the end of the day, we'll sit here and talk about whatever band, and we'll play music and all those kind of things. But we want you to engage with us. That's the biggest thing. Tell us if we suck. We're okay with that at the end of the day. Yeah, because we really do suck at the end of the day. 3 people listen to our podcast. 3. That's it.
Me, Sam, my mom, or my dad.
That's it. Yeah, it vice versa. As long as we, put the words on the screen. So
let's let's play our first song, Falling in Reverse. Song is called Cold.
Yep.
I like it.
Everything was alright. It just don't feel safe. Not a worry inside. Then I grew up, quickly realized the world is a fucked up place sometimes. This is your door. Reaching in from the other side. It's time to cut the cord. Hanging on like a parasite. Go. Hanging on like a parasite. Hanging on like a parasite. Long as I think you're hanging on for your life. Long as I think you're reaching out from the light. Walking on a razor's edge. My blood runs black. I'm not your friend. Fuck. Pull from the depths of the 36 chambers. I'll pull the trigger. Give a bullet to a stranger. Nice. I pull from the depths of the 36 chambers. Pull the trigger. Give a bullet to a stranger. I'm not gonna live in a place so cold in a world like this. There's a find me, it's a glass for me. Throw me in the fire, let me burn for eternity. Burn for eternity. I'll never play alone. Never ever back down. Never turn around and run. Never back down. Deep into the trench of a place unknown lies a dead man clenched to the bottom of a throne. At the bottom of a hole that nobody wants to go. It's the devil that you know that's got a hold upon your wicked soul.
With your mind and you're thinking the devil is making the crime of the people are evil and never know demon design is the opposite of a divine? No! Yes. The hell is in front of you, set him behind. I can feel every sign of a human decline. I'm believing the time is upon us when all of our people are blind. Yo! Red rain, saw it falling from a tower's dead plane. Head bang, Mandalay Bay Hotel out of lead cane. Sex change could get you caught up in death's range. He played sane, but really imitating Ed Gein. How did we get this way? Nigga, there's shit to say when we get this way. Having a fit today, so you wanna make a bitch today. My son's mom went gone, it was really wrong. I thought it was gone. The vomit searching for my son, but I didn't go John Muhammad. So the devil's right here on this level, wipe tears. Cause when rebels ready to pop the heavy metal, why fear? Abomination, they've been faking consecration, hating, wasting education. Got the killer on the killer, gotta chase him. Go! Go! Spiraling out of control and deeper down the rabbit hole.
that song is nasty, 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 nasty.
Yeah, Dawn in our little chat that we have backstage, she's like, "What'd you think of that?" First of all, it's a heavy, heavy song. It's like, dude, I cannot follow along with it because it's so heavy, like radio friendly heavy.
Yeah,
like it'll never make it to radio, but it's a great song. Okay, and we love Falling Reverse here at the end of the day. So
listen to the change ups and from
Yeah.
the screaming to the rap to that very opera little kind of thing he does
Right.
there with his voice.
Right.
I mean, just the change ups in themselves
Yeah.
are you can't compete with that. He's on his own world of music, man.
Yes,
I mean,
everyone's
really
giving some hate to Ronnie, and then a lot of people are giving hate to Tech Nine for doing it, and they're like money grab. Look, fuck, Tech Nine's been around for 25 plus years. Okay, he'll be around as long as you guys keep listening to his music, and he will always influence himself into punk, metal. He don't care. So suck it up, Buttercup. That's the way it goes.
That's right. That's right. I think it's super cool. All right, moving on, man. Randy Travis. Look, we don't talk a lot about
country
artists on the podcast, but I thought this was really cool. AI is getting a lot of hate, and for good reason. A lot of it is for good reason. It stems beyond music. My sister made a post on social media about AI cookbooks are stealing real people's recipes and then putting them AI's making them and making their own little cookbooks. So blogging is AI. It's touching a lot of different markets, even in your workplaces. And when it comes to music, there's a big hate for AI. And no one really talks about the pros because there's not a whole lot of pros. But in this situation, Randy Travis, I don't follow his career, so I don't know a lot about him. But apparently, he had a stroke in 2013 where he lost his ability to be able to speak.
Right.
And now he has this new album coming out because they're able through AI. I don't know if they captured his voice, what they were able to do, but he was able to write new music again through AI. But it's still his music. He's still writing it, but through AI, he's able to sing it to you. And that is, and no one's talking shit about that, and they can't because this is for the first time. It's like really gonna talk shit about a guy who wrote music his whole entire. Like his career's writing music, a staple in the country industry scene, and you can't get mad at that because then you're just wrong. He's never come back through AI.
So a lot of so this is these are pre-recorded audio versions of him in his earlier days and some of the unreleased songs that he's had, and they were able to take the vowels, all those kind of things, spin them into AI. And he's now able to literally write a song, do the instrumental, and then AI will take his voice and make those into actual songs so he can continue to release music even though he's had a stroke and his speech is not what it used to be and his singing is not what it used to be. So I think this is Sebastian, like Sebastian said, this is actually a good thing that AI has done. We can talk all the shit we want to about AI, but it's one of those things where I think it's a great thing so we can continue to hear Randy Travis's voice even after the stroke.
And I don't listen to Randy Travis, but because of this,
you should.
I may go listen to. I don't know if the song's already out. If it's coming out, I don't know, but I would listen to it just to. I don't know. I think it's really neat that it's inspiring, really, to people who cannot speak anymore that are musicians, whether famous or not famous. It's inspiring to them for something like this to happen. I mean, think of the ideas that this sparked in so many people's minds. I mean, I think it's awesome. I think it's a great thing. So kudos to him.
Well, if you're going to listen to a song, start with Four Crosses. I think you guys, anyone who listens to country music, Four Crosses is probably the best song that Randy Travis has ever written. There's a whole bunch of them, but Four Crosses, it's a great song. I'm not going to go into detail what it's about. Go listen to it. I think you guys will actually enjoy this.
Why don't you sing it real quick?
No, I'm not gonna sing it because
Sing it for me, dude.
But I will give you the premise. It's about 4 crosses. It's about a car accident, and there was 4 crosses that day, and it was a teacher, preacher, mother, and something else. And he gave the Bible to the mother, the whore or something like that passed along to her daughter. It's a great song.
I thought you said you weren't going to go into what it's about.
You made me.
Yeah, but now I'm interested in hearing the song because now it sounds like a good song. You know what? I don't listen to a lot of country music, but I do listen to some, and the words typically are pretty. Like the lyrics are typically pretty good.
Yeah, they're normal. You listen to a lot of country music because you try to force a lot of it down my throat, and I was like, no, this is not good country.
I listen to some country song, like I like Tyler Farr. Like that, I like that song "Redneck Crazy." I like certain songs.
I'm a Zach Brown fan. Old Dominion. I listen to more country than you do, sir, and that's a sad thing because you live in Oklahoma. I live in Las Vegas.
I was gonna say I live in Oklahoma, man. I don't know about that.
You listen to a lot of underground country, red dirt country.
No,
You've been introduced. Yeah, you do. You like, yeah. I don't know how to do dueling banjos. Sorry, folks.
Sounds like Puddle of Mudd.
Yep, exactly. And you know what? Let's talk about Puddle of Mudd on that one because Puddle of Mudd has decided to part ways with a lot of their members, and
the singer decided to part ways with him, right? Like he kicked everyone out of the band or something like that.
I don't know how much validity to this is because I don't follow Puddle of Mudd, but I hope it's not true. I like to think that if you put in the time, the effort, the work, and we've already talked about this with Slipknot, with Corey, disbanding his own band. So if he's doing this, I hope that it's not true, and I hope that we put it on today's agenda and itinerary to talk about that. But it's one of those things where I really hope that he's not actually disbanding his band for whatever sake.
It's stupid, and here's why it's dumb. Your band's been there, you made it, you done it. Move on. I mean, people have moved on. You're not really writing anything relevantly that's new that's going to draw a new fan base. The only fans you might get a couple, but for the most part, it's going to be your older fans that continue to listen. So if you're trying to rebrand, and there's just no point. It's like if you've been married and you're on your 40th wedding anniversary, why get a divorce?
Yeah,
it's like a band that's been together for so long. Just keep the band. I don't know their lineup changes in the past. I don't know how many people they've switched.
I haven't paid attention. I honestly have not paid attention, and I think that the biggest thing, the last big Puddle of Mudd thing, was him singing I think it was a Nirvana song. Don't quote me on that, folks. I think it was singing a Nirvana song, and he did I think it was "Hate Me" or something like that, and it was so bad. It was like really, really bad that people were shitting on it, and they should, because it was really bad. Like, even I'm like, yeah, that's a really bad rendition of "Hate Me."
I never thought Puddle of Mudd was all that great to begin with. I mean, they're okay.
Well, I mean, I like Puddle of Mudd, and he's been there since day one. So
I mean, if they come on the show, I'll tell them I love them.
Yeah, that's right. That's at the end of the day. But if he's disbanding people for the sake of royalties purpose, that we figure that we think that's happening with Slipknot, it's bad. I'm sorry, that's bad. I hope it's because they're just tired of his bullshit, and he's like, "Fuck you, get out." I am Puddle of Mudd. So
that just reminded me of that story. What I just said reminds me of when I talked shit about Jimmy's Chicken Shack, and then a month later, Jimmy's Chicken Shack was on the show, and luckily he doesn't listen to the show. So I wasn't really talking shit, but I said something.
Remember,
funny,
three people listen to the show. You,
not Jimmy from the Chicken Shack.
That's it, and he hasn't listened since then. So.
No, he probably didn't listen to the episode. I don't listen. If I'm on another podcast, I typically don't listen to. I mean, sometimes I do. I have, but sometimes I don't.
Yeah, most of the time you don't. Just say most of the time you don't. You don't even listen to the episode that you were on.
That's what I'm saying. I don't listen to the episode I was on. Yeah.
Oh, got it.
I hear enough of my. I only listen to ours because I have to edit it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And that goes for both of us. At the end of the day, we listen to it and we're like, we listen to about half. It sounds good, and then skip to the end. Like Sebastian will edit it, and then I'll listen to make sure it's all good, and then when I go to edit the shorts, pull out all the little things from the video version. I of course have to listen to it going, oh, what did he put up? Because there are a lot of things that we cut out here because we just can't say. Like
when you cut the shorts, do you let the AI do it first and then kind of go off of it, or do you just go?
Well, we tried that, but you hated that version, and then the funniest thing, you came back with, oh, check this Opus clips out. You might like this, and it's like, Sebastian, I had that same version and I did the same thing, but you didn't like them. You like my versions and you like my editing skills. So, folks, if you like our shorts, if you go to YouTube or you go to Instagram or you go to Facebook and you like our shorts the way I do it versus Opus clips, and you'll know Opus clips because it has words right across it, and it'll be really bad on at the same time and like jump around. Like that's the biggest thing. Opus clips ends up giving us like half stories. Like it doesn't feel fulfilled. Where I want to fulfill the story, and Sebastian's the first one. He's like, dude, I don't feel like the whole story's been said. And I was like, well, first of all, bitch, we got 60 seconds to, figure this out. But when we do, I agree with you that we need to have the whole story and it makes sense, like from start to finish.
Yeah. I agree. Let's play our next song. Sam does do better editing than the AI because he's a real person.
That's right. So. Yeah, okay. Exactly.
Let's start. Fame on Fire.
That's right. This song was supposed to be in last week's episode, but unfortunately, we got so busy with our guests that I wanted to make sure that this song, "Fame on Fire," the new song is called "Spiral," quotation Justice, right here on the Loud Spot.
Send me into a spiral. I did my best to avoid any bad blood with you. Did it last? Turns out the rumors I heard were true. You dug a hole to bury me. You dragged me through the mud, and all the things
on fire, man, and they're coming out with banger after banger, dude. Like, they're doing fantastic. That's another good band that I don't know that I would have discovered without the podcast. Honestly, them and Bad Omens, and another great band. We're not playing their songs, but I love those two bands right there. Are definitely my top. Out of the new, it's hard to say who your favorite band is sometimes because I'm 41 years old, so
Right.
there's been so many different time chapters in my life where I could pick and choose what my favorite song or band was during that time period. So, but Fame and Fire is definitely on my top 10 as of newer rock bands rock bands that are doing stuff right now.
So Fame on Fire, like if you guys don't know, Fame on Fire started out with a lot of YouTube stuff, like Our Last Night, and Our Last Night continues to do, YouTube covers and stuff like that. But Fame on Fire decided to push a little bit more original content versus their YouTube covers, and they'll still do YouTube covers, but it's one of those things like they're a really great band out of Orlando, Florida, and you guys should check them out. And I watched them on the who was it? I forgot the headliner. I know Bad Omens was there. The Ice Nine Kills, Bad Omens in St. Louis. Tiffany and I had the pleasure of stopping in St. Louis and going to the show, and of course Tiffany bought the shirt. And of course they don't have my size, so I had to get a Currents because I like Currents too. So I was like, I wanted hoodies. I'm a hoodie guy, so I'll take hoodies. And it was a pullover hoodie, so I'm a zip up hoodie. So it is what it is. So
let's go into Slowjamastan before we go into the Kid Rock clip.
Got it.
Because I've heard about Slowjamastan for a while. Where's my notes I took here on them? Slowjamastan started, I guess this guy got inspired and became I don't know if it's a real sovereign nation. I don't know. I can't
Well,
tell.
You're a resident of it. Yeah.
I'm a resident of it. It's slowjamastan.org. And they declared freedom from the United States, I guess, in August 18th, 2021. You can go on the website, become a resident. They have a national anthem.
Right.
They have their Sultan. What's his name? Randy R. Dub Williams.
Yeah.
It's the official name is the United Territories of the Sovereign Nation of the People's Republic of Slowjamastan.
Yep. So, if you guys know, this is actually based out of Imperial Valley, which is which is down south, to the east of San Diego, and to the northwest of El Centro, and to the south of Indio Coachella, California. So it's right next to Slab City. And if you guys know what Slab City is a place that people go out there, and it has no sovereign. Like cops don't really hang out there. It's a dumping place really for a lot of people to go out there and throw their trash out there. And so this the sovereign nation has decided to be close right by. I don't know how exactly close by, if it's not even in Slab City. But if you want to go get high, stoned, drunk,
that's legal in California, anyways.
Exactly. I mean, you could do that anywhere. But if you want to live out there in a trailer that has no power or electricity or running water, for that matter, you're more than. So it's right next to the Salton Sea. It's not far from the Salton Sea, and I think the Slowjamastan is like really close by. Like I think it like shares exactly like, but it's in Imperial Valley. Imperial Valley is pretty big, and I lived in Yuma, Arizona. So Yuma, Arizona is the Arizona side, and then we would go to the Imperial Sand Dunes, which they filmed Stargate, Star Wars, In the Army Now, Tank Girl, all these movies out there. It's just sand dunes. It's like nothing out there. And then exactly to the northwest to be exact, it flattens out, and it's still sandy and it's still desert, but that's where Slab City is. And Slab City has a bunch of artists on top of that, like really creative artists. Kesha did her video there. And I forget which song it was, but it was her breakout song from her, getting away from whatever Luke, whatever his name is, that did the thing. So
I don't follow her career at all.
I thought you did. I thought you did.
Not at all.
God,
but
damn.
look, they have the Sultan Sun, which is their official newsletter. You can go on to become a citizen for free, but you pay an extra $20. I think is all it is through PayPal.
Yeah.
They send you a certificate that you are now a resident. They call it a visa. You get a visa, and they have these crazy the articles they have. What was the one I put on the Facebook Messenger thing about the United States? Tension grows over parking tickets between the United States and Slowjamastan. So, and the website stays up to date. When I became a member, it says it takes about 90 days for you to appear on the website, up to 90 days. I went on, looked them up today, and I am a citizen of Slowjamastan. I want to read their laws before we get into
they're hilarious. You'll like these guys.
I left the other page, so I only got a couple of them here. The first law is Crocs are not allowed in Slowjamastan.
I agree with that.
Except for on Crocs Day or something like that, which is June 31st, which is not a real day. Okay. All citizens and visitors must know the difference between your and your.
That's right.
Okay. It is forbidden to reply all to an all staff email unless it's absolutely necessary. And my favorite one is mumble rap is not permitted to be played publicly. Punishment for violation: you will be assigned to listen to full-length albums from real hip-hop artists, including but not limited to LL Cool J, De La Soul, Kid Mo D, A Tribe Called Quest, and Queen Latifah.
And then we might even add in their roots. God damn it, I forgot their name. I can't remember their name, but I've been listening actually a lot of nostalgia, DMX, Tupac, Biggie, stuff like that. In the Ubering, because I want to make sure I'm getting tired of the metal station, so the metal / rock / alternative.
You gotta change it up sometimes. You got to change it up.
So the funniest thing, I had a guy the other day got in his car, and this guy is from Nigeria, and he's like do you know that comedian Michael Blackson?
Maybe if I saw him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you've seen him. Okay. And he's like, "Oh, I see how it is. You just play the songs because you think I'm black and I'm going to enjoy these." And I said, no, that's not what I'm doing it for. I was listening to it like 2 Uber riders before you because I got tired of the radio station I was on. He's like, "Nope, I think it's because I'm black." And I said, "Really? You have that special requirement? Where are you from?" And that's when he indulged that he was from Nigeria and stuff like that.
If you're ever in Las Vegas and you want a celebrity named Sam on the loud spot to give you an Uber ride, feel free to call an Uber. Maybe he'll pick you up. Play Uber roulette with Sam McIntosh.
That's right. The more shit I get from people, the more I get back. Like, there's sometimes I pick up people and their preferences is quiet please, right? So I don't say shit. But literally the last couple minutes, they all want to talk and explore their whole, I find out so much information within the last minute and a half of dropping them off. And I'm like, I thought you were quiet, please. Now we have to hear. That's it. All right, let's check out that last song that we have on this one.
You want to do the Kid Rock clip real quick first, and just not even really talk about the Deez Nuts.
Yeah,
so real quick, Kid Rock's out at the Kentucky Derby, and he does a Deez Nuts. You can't really hear the clip all that well, but if you're watching on video, you'll be able to see it. All right, and let's play this new song. What were you gonna say? What were you gonna say?
No, I wasn't going to say anything, so it doesn't matter.
vicious cycle we can't survive. It's so hard, there's no spark. So why you keep bringing it up? It's so dark, these broke hearts. So why you keep digging them up? Don't hold your breath, because you'll suffocate from trying. It hurts me that it happened all too soon. But you and I are doomed. There's nothing we can do. I'll make you pay for everything you ever put me through. And I hate playing games when I know that I'll lose. I won't let you break me. Hope this pain will take me soon. 'Cause you and I are doomed. You and I are doomed. Yeah, and you've been killing me, never know who you really be. Beating me down, but still I be begging for you to show me love. I can't put up with it, treating me like a puppet. I'm sick of all of the drama, I'm cutting the strings to hold me up. Fuck, it must be insane. Every time we come across the same goal, but we stay. Keep it running till we're lost in all the energy drained. We've been doomed since the day I was attracted to you. Yeah. You tear me open, no matter what I do. We're still hopeless. You and I are doomed. There's nothing we can do. I'll make you pay for everything you ever put me through. And I hate playing games when I know that I'll lose. I won't let you break me. Hope this pain will take me soon. 'Cause you and I are doomed. At first you were all I need, but you turned into a stranger. And the shadows can't break free, 'cause you put my life in danger. And it's getting hard to breathe. I should find shelter where it's safer. My anxiety, it screams that you and I are doomed. You and I are doomed. There's nothing we can do. I'll make you for everything. You and I are doomed. There's nothing we can do. I'll make you pay for everything you've ever put me through. And I hate playing games when I know that I'll lose. I won't let you break me. Hope this pain will take me soon. 'Cause you and I are doomed.
All right, and we are back, and we are joined by a guy, a mysterious fella named Mercury over here. He's in a band called Priest, all the way from Sweden, and they got some really cool, I guess it would be like synth pop, goth.
No,
Yeah.
cyberpunk.
Yeah, cyberpunk,
Cyberpunk.
synth, you can call it whatever. It's a little bit dark electronic music, but we still have the melodies and try to do.
No, it's
good
that
lyrics
baby.
also.
It's that baby making music that we all go here right here, United States. Bump
That's
chicka
awesome.
bow wow.
You're working on your fourth or already recorded your fourth studio album. It's about to be released on May 31st. How exciting is that?
Super exciting. We couldn't be more excited about finally releasing this album. It took a little while because we were touring our asses off during the recording, so we
Right.
had to use every little time we had back at home to finish up the recordings. And finally, we're done. And now also the vinyl pressing and everything works as it should again. So now it's we can keep our deadlines. So it's we already have it in our hands. We already started to ship it out to our fans. So it's gonna be out everywhere at May 31st. Dark Pulse.
Dark.
Don't miss out on that one.
Yeah, Dark Pulse.
Go ahead, Sam.
Well, I just have a quick question because I always wondered this. Now, here in the United States, printing vinyl always takes forever, right? Does it take even longer in Sweden to get to you guys?
Yeah, I mean, it depends. After the corona, it was a disaster, as we all know. It was took forever, and that was because everybody was waiting to release music until the
Right.
corona was over, and then
Well,
everybody.
then we also had a vinyl shortage. There was a vinyl shortage, at least here in the United States. I don't know if it was in the rest of the world, but here in the United States, we had a vinyl shortage where they couldn't get the material for vinyl. And so it made even worse, longer, like usually took 3 to 6 months. Now was taking 6 months to a year and a half. And it was absolutely horrible. And I was like, that's it. Everyone just download it like a normal human being, because we all know we have phones. But, you know, and in Sweden, and maybe even Sweden, Amsterdam, and all those Scandinavian countries, do you guys tend to have a little bit more nostalgia when it comes to the vinyl?
I don't know, but also to continue what you just said, the reason why it took a long time in Sweden was that major labels was outsourcing smaller pressing plants.
Right.
So we heard we were delayed because super major major label artist.
Right. They
was
had first dibs.
Yeah. And also, all those records, they're not made to sell. Half of that is going up as, you know, advertisement in record stores. So so half of them are getting, you know, trashed afterwards. So it was so stupid.
Yeah, it was them.
Is this genre the cyberpunk kind of synth music? And I call it synth still because it is.
It's synth based.
Synthy. It's synthy. I would say this is. It's more important to. I would say it's more important to have vinyl with this kind of sound than even just like regular punk rock. I would say that this has probably more of a fan base for vinyl listeners with this type of music.
And then on top of that, it can be easily translated into the EDM scene. You know what I mean?
Oh, true.
Whereas these old school EDM that will actually have, you know, an actual record player versus, even though we all know, all right, I'm just going to let you guys, everyone know out there in electronic music dance world, they already have their stuff pre-recorded a lot of times. So they do. Well, they have to. I mean, you can't do that to lights. You cannot trigger those to lights at the same time. I could see the LD, which is the lighting director. I could see them losing their goddamn mind on a set they've never ever LD'd before. So
we try to do it as old school as we can. We try to have as much hardware on stage as we can, but we're a traveling band. In my dreams, I would have all the equipment on stage that you can hear, right? And nothing pre-recorded. That would be my dream to have. But we're not there yet. So then we decide what we keep on the backtracks and what we're actually sending from our sequencer out to the hardware. So it's also a process to having a synth band. It goes more into the preparation of the music and a show than actually executing it. So I'm with you right there. But if you had a regular rock band, you rehearse and you can have a show next week, basically.
Right.
So it's two different ways of thinking. And I'm a bass player. I played in rock and pop bands my whole life, and it's a difference, and it's challenging in two different ways, you can say.
I want to go back to when you said you were recording and you were also on tour. Was that a worldwide tour? Because weren't you just recently in the United States?
Yep.
Yeah.
They were here with
Julie. You had to go back to Sweden to record the music in between playing shows?
No.
In between tours. Yeah. In between.
Oh, in between tours. So he was recording in between tours. So you'd go on tour. Would you do like one country at a time? I'm curious. Did you go like the United States tour, then record, or then go to Germany, then go back and record? How'd that work?
It's a tour is often like a couple of weeks up until a month around. So if we do like 4 of those a year, and maybe some one-off shows, so there's a big chunks we're away, but then we are at home maybe 3 weeks, 2 weeks, and that's when we take the time to record. So
wow, man. How many guys are in the band? I guess we're a band group.
Yeah, we're 3 guys at the moment. So
okay. That'd be so cool to see you guys live and play, because I would assume you have your digital stuff playing in the background also, or right? That'd be so neat to watch you guys. Too bad you probably didn't come to Oklahoma. I don't think that's on a super big market for you guys. You were?
They were. Yeah.
What?
It was during the middle of the week, so bad.
You know what? Oh man, that would have been so cool to see something like that. But you know what? On the bright side, you do have some of your songs already released from the new album. I was for Dark Pulse, and the song's name is Black Venom. Now that song's already out on YouTube, and the video is on YouTube. We had some trouble downloading the video, so what we did was we have the song. We're gonna play you guys a song with the album cover on it. But before we go into that, Mercury, I do want to let us know, give us some insight on, I don't know, just about what's this album about? What does it mean to you?
It means a lot because it's our little homage to the town Berlin in Germany, which is containing a lot of club, equivoque nightlife, and a lot of techno. And it opened up my eyes in many ways that time, and it's this album started to go into those memories. So it's a little bit of a concept album, you can say, about Berlin. That's what it is, but also on a Blade Runner backdrop, of course.
Oh, got it. Yeah. You got to have the cyberpunk in there. You can't cut that out. And for today, our backdrop is cyberpunk for you. So.
Oh yeah,
yeah, that's right. Cyberpunk. Yeah, it's always been cyberpunk. We're not gonna lie. It's always been cyberpunk. I like Tokyo cyberpunk. That's my thing. I like it. So.
Let's check out the song and stay right there, Mercury, till the song is over, please. Let's check out the newest song, Black Venom. I heard the song once and it's kind of stuck in my head over and over again. The doom 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 doom. The whole beat's awesome, man. Here we go, right here on the Loud Spot.
Enjoy.
Let me out. My thirst is guiding me.
There we go with Black Venom. Hey, before we get out of here, I do want you to give us your social media handles where people can find you, as well as your website if they want to maybe order some merch.
Awesome. Yeah, on social media, we're Priest Official on Facebook and Instagram. And we have a website, priestnexus.com. Priestnexus.com. There you can find everything you need, press, tour dates, everything right there, ticket links. And of course, we have a merchandise site called airghoul.com. Airghoul.com. There you can find t-shirts, all goodies. Check it out.
I bet you guys got cool merch. I gotta go check it out.
They actually do have cool merchandise. They really. That's the reason why I was gonna go to the. That's what I was gonna go to the show so I can just pick up a shirt real quick and then leave. Oh, yeah. I'm not gonna lie because some of their merchandise is really cool and it's like Priest and it's like I think you'll really like it, Sebastian. And I'm not saying that because he's on.
I can tell, but if you actually go to YouTube and watch a music video, you'll see that's a really neat video too. Everything about them cyberpunk. Yeah, there he goes. They're showing off the merch right there. Little hoodie he has going on. Yep. You know, if that song does not get stuck in your head, just the beat and everything about it. Sam and I were back here dancing.
Yeah, because he said in the backdrop of Blade Runner, and I was like, yep, this could have been sold to Sony in Blade Runner 2024.
Oh, easily, easily.
Yeah. So whoever music supervisors, if you're not paying attention to these guys, pick them up for any of your techno, your futuristic, those kind of things like that. They would be happy to sell you a song.
Thank you so much.
The band Priest, Mercury, thank you so much for joining us, sharing your music with us.
At like 3 o'clock in the morning, on 3 o'clock in the morning. Like
almost 4 o'clock, but
yeah, that's right.
It's showbiz,
That's right.
I want you to stay right there, please, till after our outro song plays. I do want to thank everyone that listens to the Loud Spot podcast. That's all the time we got today. Check out the band Priest. Awesome. Mercury, thanks again. Peace out, rock on, and much love.
Thank you so much, guys. Have a good one.
This is the Loud Spot outro by Nothing Short of Tragic. Is this all talk with no action? No. Is this my thoughts with distraction? No. Is this what I bought that's in fashion? Or is this the Loud Spot with Sebastian? Yes. Does Nothing Short of Tragic have his back again? Yes. Does everything that's good really have to end? Yes. A pimp host has to pimp show, so to get more episodes, make an order, this is over.